Hello everyone, my name is Darius Young and welcome back. So we're going to continue modeling so I know we do a lot of redoing in this series, and that's okay because sometimes you just gotta do a few things a couple times to get it right. Anyway, so what I'm doing now is I'm going to go through these and make faces in here because I kind of want in fact, I think I might delete these first and only extrude these ones. So we're going to extrude these. We're going to turn off proportional editing, and we're just going to scale those down and bring those in. Yeah, there we go. And we did that because now we have a little bit of space to give the chin some definition, and then we can just extrude those down, hit F, and there's that. But you know, traditionally you should probably have that kind of flow up there, so it might be best to just add the edge loop there, merge that at the center. Let's look at this. Well, there we go. Kind of worked itself out. There we go. We can move that back. We can move this. Okay, so there we go. So now we have we're left with a good place to go on ahead and extrude the neck. So how many verts we have? We have 10 there, and we have, I believe, 8 on the other one. So we might want to go on ahead and do that. And let's bring that down there. And let's promptly hit G twice to edge slide. If I've been saying some keys, or if I've been saying some terms and you don't know the shortcut for them, please comment below so that I can clarify, because this is not for strict beginners, but you know, if you're trying to follow along and I'm saying something you don't know, just let me know and I'll correct myself. 9. All right, because we only got width of red. We only got width of 1. We only got width of 1 vertice. Anyway, so let's do. Ooh, but do we want to do that there? Aha. So we've gotten ourselves into a bit of a predicament because we kind of need all of these. Okay, well, let's see what we can do here. Let's just extrude this here. Extrude that down. And we're going to flatten it. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, the background image. This is good for 2D, like a 2D cartoon. But the thing is, we have an area beneath our chin that actually kind of comes out a little bit. Out like so, and we kind of want to give our character that, and we need to bring that down here because yeah, there's like the chin, or yeah, your chin or your cheeks. No, it's your chin, yeah, because all of this into here is your chin, and these are your cheeks. Which your chin goes from here to here, and so we have this crease here because it gives us, you know, the definition that we want. And we could actually do some reworking of this geometry in here so that it flows all the way through. And so we should probably do that. So this is all part of the face. Anyway, select all of these, extrude these out, and then hit F to make those faces. So now we have 7. So if we can reduce these to 1, we will be Gucci. So first thing, we're going to kind of level some of this geometry out. That's good. Okay, well, I mean, yeah, let's just extrude those in there. There we go. And we can extrude those in there. There we go. Now we have 8. Awesome. That definitely worked itself out. Yeah. So you can maneuver some of these around. Sorry about that. All right. And there we go. So we got that. Now for the ear. So we got a good space over here for the ear. Let's come in. Can maneuver some of these. I'll probably bring these closer. Just so that when we do add a subdivision, yes, that looks very nice indeed. Okay, so let's come in here. We're going to do the ears. I'm just reshaping some of the face again. Yeah, well, we'll worry about that later. Let's see how many do we have here. So let's look at what these vertices can be used for. So this one is the corner. We could probably edge slide these down. And then we can do the same thing here, except just bring those up. There, and there, and there, and there. Yes, we don't have to worry about the crease on the subdivision because we're going to then, maybe not these 4, just these. So just select these 2 faces here and hit extrude. And then smooth that out. Yeah, we totally got that. And then let's get the edge slide going, because we want to edge slide that a little bit. And we also want to maneuver this. Whoops. So let's check, see how long I've been recording. Okay, that's good. So yeah, there's that. Awesome. And so now we can use these faces or use these vertices and start making the shit. So this is good. It doesn't have to come all the way down to here. So this is good. This is definitely good. Okay. Oh yeah, and that thing I was telling you about that I should have done in the last one that I didn't do. Is to kind of like add a crease up in here, but add a crease on this edge here, so that it looks like he actually has a mask over his head. So I'm gonna add an edge in here, and we're going to probably add another one. Whoops, not there. I'm gonna add an edge in here, and we're going to Alt S this edge to scale it up. Okay, so it looks like it's going the other way. It looks like he has a mask coming down his face. We need this to be going up. And deselect those, and we'll deselect these. Whoops. This too. And we'll bring those up. Well, let's see. Let's use the vertices for this one. And let's bring these. Now, you don't necessarily have to do this if you don't feel that you need to. This is just a little extra piece of detail in here for our mask, for our character's mask. And you're probably Gonna want to add an edge loop in there, just to differentiate from edge loop, or to differentiate the mask from the face better. Turning off proportional editing now. And you're gonna want to select all of these. Yes, very good. Now select all of these and just bring them down. Alt S to scale them, or just S to scale those in. Bring those down. S to scale. Awesome. So now it looks like he has a mask on. Now back to the ear. So his ear is kind of far back on his head. In the background image, we're going to put the ear right around here. And so, probably want to get a few of these. Yeah, so select these 6 faces here, and we're going to inset those. And we're going to smooth that out. Now, let's come around here in the area that we just made, and let's round some of these out, because don't want your ear looking too geometric, or really geometric at all. But so I'm going to select these, hit Alt O to turn back on proportional editing, and we're going to rotate this inside a little bit, like so, because your ears come out this way of your head. So now we extrude. I'm going to continue to rotate this way. And there we go. So we got some ears started. So now we're going to scale these up here. And we're going to rotate them this way. Okay, and we're going to bring this out. Alright, so next we're going to inset these faces again. Alt Q to smooth that. And then we're going to extrude them this time and move them in and scale them down. And boom. So now that we have that, let's come in here and start editing the shape. So we're going to select this here. And we're actually probably going to go to face mode and select these faces, move them that way. Well, just switch between different selections, and select what you think you need to select and move, and don't what you don't think you need to. We're going to add some edge loops back here, and we should have added a couple. We'll add a couple. Add a couple edge loops back there to give his ear some sort of, form back here. Doesn't look like it's empty. And that also helps because we can now move this part of the ear a bit further back without worrying about the geometry clipping, which is also good. It gives the ear more space in there. More space. Okay. So if you want to use reference, you can totally look at ears on Google. I'm just going off of the picture, but I'm using the picture a little bit, but not quite. I'm not using it for ear reference. I'm just making a cartoon ear here, and that is because the ear in the background picture is also not an anatomically correct ear. And therefore, it's not good reference. Yeah, so you kind of want a space going on like this because your ear kind of flows into your face. And I'm going to bevel this. Now, we are probably, yeah, no, we're not going to make any of the, you know, the shapes and stuff in here because we don't have to. But what we will do, whoops, what we will do is, well, first thing is we're going to flatten this place out too. So we're going to flatten this out in here. Just because. And we're going to select this face here and just extrude it in. So now it looks like he has an ear hole. And, well, there's that. So, again, do not worry about the position. Just, you know, he has ears. We're good. Well, I mean, we could, because we made it the right way. So, select this ring. I'm thinking about exactly how I'm gonna, or what I'm gonna do with this as I go along. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, select all these in here. Okay, so there isn't a lot of, well, there isn't much of anything going on through here, so we're good. So we can just bring this down, turn on proportional editing, and just bring that down. Like that. Okay, that's not too bad. And let's add another edge loop in here, because there's, like I said, there's not a lot of anything going on in here. And, well, so adding more edge loops, I'm not just adding these just to add them. I'm doing this on spaces that I feel need more geometry to make them more believable. And now, one other thing I want to do about this is I'm going to crease both of these also. So just bevel those. Yes, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's finish up this tutorial with finishing the eyes. So we have to make the space for inside of the eyes because, well, there's a space inside the eyes. So we're going to do SY0, flatten that out. And then we should probably do loop tools and circle. And we can scale that down and move that back. Move that way back. Get some vertices flowing through here, and let's hit Alt-O, turn back on proportional editing, and we're going to scale up from there. Alright, and we can move these over this way. Okay, and this one here, we can just scale that down quite a bit. Not too much. Okay, and then this one here, we can scale that in also. Awesome. So now we got some lids going on. Alright, and let's move these back in here. We're gonna do some more shaping here with the forms. Whoops, daisy. There we go. So now we're starting to move away from following the background image and following what works best in 3D. Because you do have to make the distinction between 2D and 3D. Some things just don't translate as well from 2D to 3D. And so sometimes you get to take what are called creative liberties. Well, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't necessarily need creative liberties, at least in terms of, at least trying to get the character to match up all the way. And back when 3D was not necessarily new, but at least not as well developed as it is now. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, how about we smooth both of those? There we go. Alright, so let's see how this is looking. Okay, so that's all right. We can probably alleviate some of this. Yes, yes, very good. And we can probably move some of this. In fact, well, we don't need to move this up, but we can move these down because these, that's how the eye is supposed to go. And aha, things are coming together, folks. Things are coming together. So yeah, a lot of face modeling is, or modeling in general really, is just finding what you feel works and going with it. And yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So now let's get the balls in here. Well, probably could have said that a bit differently, but we'll just go with that. Let's get the balls in here. Anyway, yeah, that's nice. So what we're gonna do is Shift S, cursor to center, Shift A, mesh UV sphere. We'll leave it at 32. We'll turn the shading to smooth. And so we're going to tab in edit mode, R 90 degrees on the side view. Bring that up, scale it down, and then move it back. Scale it down, move it to the side. Move it to the side and try to put it in the middle. So look at the geometry and put the eyeball here in the center of that. So you might notice that one, there's quite a bit of space from the eyeball and the ends of his eyes, and you also might notice that his eye is clipping through. So we just have to go in and start shaping this around the eye. And with our previously created geometry, it shouldn't be too difficult. Just gonna kind of move those in. This is a little bit of a cheat. It's a little bit of a cheat, not gonna lie. Okay, so let's go back to the face. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna add an edge loop in here. And we're gonna scale this edge loop up. Because that will give us like lids that we can kind of move down. Yeah. So let's do this. Let's move all of these out a little bit. And then conversely, we can move some of these in. Not too much. Yeah, you don't want that to happen. You don't want like your face to. Yeah. So, another thing we can do to keep the eye in the center, we can just move the eye over. And then we can select some of these and actually move it over in our mesh as well. Because we probably should anyway. Yeah, that actually looks better when it's moved over like that. Whoopsie daisy. So where is this here? Okay. Yeah, so let's see. Let's scale this up a little bit. Yeah, so that happened. Okay, so if we scale that up, then we're just gonna move this side of the face out. Because we can totally fix some of this. Right. So now, there we go. Just gonna move that back a little bit. Move that back a little bit more because I don't want this. I don't want this bulging here. I don't want the I don't want the side of his face bulging out due to his eye. Don't want that happening. Okay, let's see here. Okay. So side of the face. That's totally acceptable. What's going on there? That's totally acceptable. At least for the side of the face. Okay, and we might have to whoops. Just bring these back. Let's turn on proportion editing. Bring those back a little bit. Okay, and let's bring these back a little bit also. Or, okay, this is what we're gonna do. I'll move that out a little bit. Just because I really don't want this bulging, like it's really getting on my nerves. That shit was, oh, whoops, I guess I gotta edit that out. That was really getting on my nerves. So then let's move these up. Okay, that's better. Now, let's mirror this eyeball. And well, there that is. How long have I been recording now? Ooh, yeah, alright, I got a minute left. I got a minute left, folks. So, with this minute, I will move these in. Probably should go on ahead and edge slide these guys. Then move this top one up and out just a little bit. Really don't want that bulging. That's looking good. Now the last thing I'm going to do before I go, before I call this tutorial over, I'm going to select these faces here and extrude them. And smooth them out with Alt Q, Alt S a little bit. That's cool. And then we're going to inset these. And now if this doesn't happen for you, what you need to do is go in your T panel here and make sure that I think, where's the border or something? Or is it boundary? Make sure that you have boundary checked. for your mirror modifier so that you can do that. And then we just, we just move those up. There we go, folks. So that is it for this episode. In the next one, we are going to finish up the head, finish editing it, and probably make some facial hair and start the rest of it. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe for more tutorials, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a good day.